We're going in 30 seconds.
Hi there, I'm Donnie. So, how many players will be employing our little game? All by your Lone Star? No problem. First off, let's get your name. Great.
Okay, you're ready on set. 10 seconds.
Best of luck.
Can I get a fly check?
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
3.
They're Branniger and the Hawk.
Hey there, I'm Cookie, and I just figured out that Bruce Willis was dead the entire time in The Sixth Sense. Oh God, you're by yourself? Please don't tell anyone I was here. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by...
Bedroom Buddies Fetus Doll Factory. Just insert your fetus doll into the plush uterus accessory and watch her grow.
Try to choose the wrong answer, brought to you by our sponsor, to get prizes and cash. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Let's begin with Pool Search Party. Considering Marco Polo's famous voyage, if you yelled Marco while covering your eyes in his home country of Italy, what would you hear back? Marco yelling Polo from India? In his journey, Marco Polo left Italy en route to China. He spent many years there. Just be careful when you're trying to find him. At about the 5,000 mile mark, you might bump into this great big wall. May I introduce More Than a Dealing? If you were horribly ichthyophobic, which card game would you most likely avoid? War, Old Maid. Ichthyophobia is the fear of fish. The only fish I'm afraid of is the mega shark from the movie Mega Shark vs. Giant Octopus, which isn't really a fish or a real thing at all, but still it frightens me. Open wide for Burrito's Beautiful this time of year. And it's a this or that. I'm gonna read a list of 7 items. For each one, tell me if it's the name of a city in Southern California or a Taco Bell menu item. If it's a SoCal city, press the number 1. If it's a Taco Bell item, press 2. For each correct answer, you get 300 taco shells. For each one wrong, minus 300. And hurry, the quicker you are, the more moolah you win. Ready? Let's go. Enchilito, El Monte, Cerritos, Chalupa Baja, Chula Vista, Encinitas, Escondido. With a performance like that, you deserve a 4th meal. I mean, some third world countries would love to just have a 2nd or 1st meal of the day, but don't let that deter you. This reminds me, I actually just ate at Taco Bell a few hours ago and... Excuse me, what was I saying? I forget what I was saying.
Everybody quattro! Everybody quattro! Hey!
Try this on for size. The Uptight Love Boat. Which one of these movie titles contains roughly the amount of time it took the Mayflower to sail from England to America in 1620? 8 Crazy Nights, 28 Days Later, 9 and... Ready for this? It took the Mayflower 66 days, or roughly 9.5 weeks, to land in America. And it only took nearly 400 years afterward for the ShamWow to be invented. No, that's the time it took a pilgrim to have a baby pilgrim. And you know what that pilgrim baby wish it had? A fetus doll! Just like the one you won from the Bedroom Buddies Fetus Doll Factory. Because 9 months is just too long to wait for a doll. Today's wrong answer of the game is worth a tidy $4,000. There you go.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
How about trapped in a laundry box? If French mime Marcel Marceau had worked at the French Laundry in California, what would have gotten him fired? Merely pretending to conduct the orchestra? Only faking doing the ironing? Just simulating cooking a meal? Or simply imitating washing the car? The French Laundry is perhaps the most famous five-star restaurant in America. Although, do they have an unlimited salad bar like Golden Corral? I don't think so. We've finished round 1. And you're doing pretty well, probably because there's no competition. Keep in mind, in round 2, everything is worth twice as much. Okay, how about it? Here we have, Oops, I Did It Again. You know, if there's one thing I bet Britney Spears is good at, it's math. So, imagine you have 10 of the year's hottest new toy, the Britney Sphere. It's a ball filled with silicone. How could you arrange your Britney spheres in the densest way possible? In a pyramid, in a circle on the floor, in a 3-4-3 three-dimensional polygon, or balanced on top of each other in a vertical line? The densest way to arrange spheres, that is, if you're looking to use the least amount of space possible, is in a pyramid. And on top of that, those Britney spheres are already pretty dense. Yeah, they're really dense. Very dense, those Britney spheres. Here's a good one. Confucius says, "Wake me up when it's over." Well, I grabbed a sweatshirt full of fortune cookies from this Chinese restaurant I always go to. They never check. You're supposed to just grab one.
Cookie, fortune twist, cookie, message with.
Anyway, I'm now going to tell you your fortune. Here we go. A true friend never asks for too much of your time. Ah, profound. So with that in mind, which of these movies would be the worst friend of all? Avatar, Braveheart, Goodfellas, or Titanic? Clocking in at 194 minutes, Titanic would require more of your time than any of these other films, making it a very bad friend indeed. At that length, you could eat 3 Chinese meals and be hungry for a 4th by the time it's over.
Plucking chickens, picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Take a stab at dog. The extra G means it's good. If Snoop Dogg wrote a rap dedicated to Snuppy Dog, what would be an appropriate lyric? Wanna sweep my chimney, dog? Dog, you ain't nothing but a medieval outhouse. I'm gonna clone you, dog. Or, yo, dog, make me a Scottish sausage. In 2005, scientists in South Korea announced they had created the first cloned dog, an Afghan hound named Snuppy. And if Snoop did clone that dog, he'd have twice as many bitches.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me,
Coming up, shoehorny. You know that saying about how the size of a man's foot is related to the size of his... I don't know if that's true, but it definitely makes me lie about my shoe size. Assuming we're talking about men's shoe sizes, which one of these pickup lines would make women most impressed with me? Hey baby, I'm a US size 9. Want to see my UK size 9? I'm a Europe... A UK size 9 is the biggest shoe size here. It's equivalent to a US size 9.5, Europe size 42.5, and Korean size 272. But as we all know, it's not the size of the shoe that matters, but how you polish it.
Hold me, never let me go.
And my dream questions.
Why not try ABC? Because their alphabet has the most letters, which game show would be the hardest? French Wheel of Fortune, Cambodian Wheel of Fortune, The Cambodian alphabet has 74 characters. Interesting tidbit, over there Vanna White is spelled VHUVHUHURRRRUHAGH. Break. Ah, you already know the rules. Off you go. And the horse you rode in on. Giddy up. Good luck. There it is! Well, you did a really great job. I'm not even going to suggest you were cheating. Not even going to mention it, even though I kind of suspected you from right out of the gate. And you kind of have an untrustworthy feel about you, and it would have been really, really easy for you to get away with it. I'm not going to mention it, though. Probable cheater.
You don't know Jack!
Good game, everyone. Donnie, what's next?
So, are you thinking you'd like to enrage in more tomflummery?
Feeling tired, groggy, sleepy?
When you need an energy drink that'll get you going, try 3-Day Energy Drink. It's guaranteed to keep you wide awake and alert for up to 3 days at a time. Your mouth will hardly be able to keep up with your brain. I just had 2 of them and I've never felt more alert and alive. I mean, sure, my body's feeling a little tingly and my heart hurts and my teeth are chattering and I can't focus and my eyes are vibrating, but who cares? Because I just finished mowing my lawn and cleaning the bathroom and writing a novel and painting my house and building a garage. Who came up with that word garage anyway? It's such a weird word because it's got 2 G's, you know, and they're both pronounced differently, and it's like, who decided that? And one time I saw this guy at a bus stop and he had this weird hat. Yellow? Tired of straining your eyes reading the yellow pages? Hate carrying around all that heavy paper? Now get all the information of the telephone directory in the excitement of an audiobook. It's the Telephone Directory audiobook from Yellow Pages Audio Phone Books. This 250 disc set includes businesses:
Alverson Plumbing, 847-2.
Residents:
Donaldson, Edgar C., 952-456.
And much, much more. Order in the next 20 minutes and we'll send you a free copy of VCR instructions read by Sir Ian McKellen.
To cancel the blanked program position, select the corresponding program.
Buy your Telephone Directory audiobook today and let your ears do the reading. Celebrity voice impersonated.